Hello, I know it's been a while since I produced a video on my channel and I apologize for that. It's been a busy summer. However, this is going to be a video of what I've been doing this summer at my second tiny home located in the Grove as part of the incredible tiny homes community coming up next. The topics that I'm going to discuss in this video, one is I've been busy because I'm working full-time. 34 hours a week, happy to do so. I'll get into that. I have started up a instructional learning experience for people here at ITH, which is Incredible Tiny Homes, for them to learn pickleball, and that's been very rewarding for the instructor as well as for the participants. Had a wonderful visit with my brother David, who lives in Atlanta, if you remember. He drove up here and played in a pickleball tournament in Bristol, Tennessee, which is about an hour and a half north of where I live. And then we got together and did some things, including a wonderful fishing trip to catch smallmouth bass on a river here locally. Then at the very end, I'm going to give you my next major project to improve my tiny home here at the Grove. All of that is coming up. Now you may ask, when am I going to actually get anything in color on my walls? I totally agree with you. I want to get some images, even my own images, or images that I have taken here locally, and I need to get them printed out and get it framed and get them on the walls. So that's one of my projects that I'm going to do. All right, this year I have started working full-time. I'm going to be showing you some video and pictures of my setup of my house to welcome you in. But I have been working full-time, 34 hours a week at FBMC, which is Fringe Benefits Management Company, located out of Tallahassee, Florida, the same company that I retired from 4 years ago. And I'm working with the Commonwealth of Virginia. I deal with benefits for their employees, and it keeps me quite busy, and I'm happy to do so. It is such a blessing and a privilege to be able to work remotely, and I'd like to thank FBMC for giving me that opportunity. Now I'm going to show you my other wall, the opposite wall, and the reason I'm going to show you that is eventually what I want to do is to move the office that you've already seen on the other wall, and I'm going to be looking to get a cabinet maker to make me a special cabinet in the shape of an L, or a desk I should say in the shape of an L, so that I can get that moved over to the opposite wall. And then the wall that had the office, I plan on getting a 1 or 2 person couch or sofa sleeper there to make things more inviting. All work and no play makes for a dull Robert. It hasn't been all work for me this summer. Now I do need to say that it has been an awfully hot summer and more humid than I can recall from the summer before. It's been dry as well. So I've only been on 3 hikes this summer. One of the other things that I do is I go up to Morristown, and I'm a member of Planet Fitness, and I work out and do cardio up there. But another thing that I do is I play pickleball at the Newport Community Center, and they play indoors on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings, and happy to do so. I don't do it every Tuesday or Thursday morning because of obligations and things that I may have to do with work. And what I did is I wanted to offer back to the incredible tiny homes community to provide my services and talents to teach people how to play the game of pickleball. Now we started off with 2 ladies, had a third that followed up on the week after, and now we're up to 5 players. Now, because of experience and some playing longer and practicing more than others, the 3 players have really grown, and I'm really happy with their growth and how they've been able to play the game of pickleball. Now all 5 players can play games, and we're getting better at it, but it has been a joy and a privilege to see these 5 ladies enjoy the game of pickleball. All right, before I get into my visit with my brother David, I want to remind you to stay tuned. At the end of the video, I'm going to have some exciting news with regards to an improvement, a major investment and improvement I'm going to do to my tiny home to make it more accommodating for not only myself, but for guests that visit. Earlier in the month of August, my brother drove from Atlanta to Bristol, Tennessee to play in a pickleball tournament. He plays in many more pickleball tournaments than I do, and he's a better player. He drove up on Tuesday night. Wednesday, he played men's doubles. They did not win a medal, unfortunately. Thursday, he played mixed doubles, and he actually won a medal, won gold, actually, so congratulations. And then on Friday, and then he spent Thursday night here up in the loft and slept. The ladder worked quite well. And then Friday morning, we got together with the ladies for instruction at 9 o'clock at the community center. And then shortly after that, we drove from Newport to Bristol to play men's singles, or he was going to play men's singles that afternoon. He won all of his 5 matches and won gold. Congratulations, David. Match point. Who wins? Now, my brother David was the player wearing the white shirt and obviously winning all the points. As I had the experience to watch him win his gold medal that Friday, it reminded me so much of our father, who was a great singles tennis player and played until his 80s. Now, my father and mother are both transitioned into a better place. But what a joy it was to see my brother David carry the family tradition in the game of pickleball. Now, the highlight of my visit with my brother David was I had arranged a fishing adventure through a guide called the Smoky Mountain Fishing Company. I'm going to provide his information on the screen if you want to call him. But this was a fishing trip to the Holston River, which is about 45 minutes north of where we were, from 7 to 11 in the morning. So needless to say, we had to get up quite early. Drove over there, met the guide. Now, what we were fishing for was smallmouth bass. This particular fish is the state fish for the state of Tennessee, so it was catch and release. It was a beautiful morning, a little nippy, and still misty in the air. But what we did is we got in the boat and went down probably about 3 miles and then just cast into the bank, into the boat. Brothers being competitive, David's a better fisher than me, but I caught the first fish and caught as many as he did. We each caught a large smallmouth bass, about 1.5 pounds each. We caught about 18 bass total, and what a wonderful experience it was to be able to spend this quality time with my brother David in Tennessee. All right, finally we're at the portion where I'm giving you the exciting news with regards to a major investment or an improvement for my tiny home, and that is I have decided to have someone build a deck and a covered porch outside my tiny home. Now, this is for a number of reasons. First and foremost, during the summer, my house faces north, and that sun just beats down on the front of my property with the door and a window here, and it just is, it's hot. Now, I have a wall unit in the bathroom across the way, and it's just working too hard to keep it cool. And I think if I actually got a covered porch, I think that might minimize some of the heat. Secondly, and probably more important, when you get more than one person in this tiny home, it's an 8 by 20, especially when I have one wall exclusively for the use of an office. It's limited on what you can do, so I want to expand my tiny home to the outdoors. And the way I've designed it is, working with the builder, you're going to have steps to the right of on the side steps, and then we're going to have an area of about 10 feet that's going to give you enough room to put a circular table, hopefully seat 4 people to either play cards or have dinner. He is envisioned, and I as well, that we're going to run electrical up in the roof area so we can do a ceiling fan in that area, also do a recessed light up where the entry is, So those are unique to the tiny home community that I'm aware of. I'm excited. I haven't gotten a bid yet, but I'll keep you posted accordingly. Thank you for watching my video. It's greatly appreciated. I know it was a longer video than normal. However, it's been since May since I've actually produced one. I greatly appreciate you watching. Please hit the like button. If you want to make a comment or a suggestion or anything, I'm always open to comments. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day.